Hello, how are you? This is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to do a reading for the 24th. Oh, goodness, I just did started a video and I said it was the 23rd, or I'm doing a reading for the 23rd. I thought it was the 22nd. I'm kind of lost in time. I'm still recovering from being ill. I've been in pretty much bedridden. When I come and attempt to do my reads, that's about all I can do, and I'm right back in bed again. So I wanted to do a reading early this morning for today, and all this stuff came to me, this enlightenment, all this beautiful energy, and I wasn't able to do that. I kept going through waves, so I got some kind of energy tonight. I did test for COVID. It came back negative yesterday, which is really good, but I have some type of crazy flu, and the interesting thing about it is I've been sick for about a week and a half, but bedridden probably for the last... since I went to the lake with the roses and saw the roses, and that was, I was sick that day too, but I needed to get some fresh air, so I started getting sick prior to that, and then that did me in right there. So I'm going through this stuff here with this sickness, but what's interesting is that my guides are guiding me through the illness, and showing, like, the kind of narrating everything that's happening to my body, and how it's connected to the meridians of clearing blockages. So the purging that's happening spiritually with us, all connected with this sickness, the spiritual aspect of it. It's like an entity, the spirit of this illness. I'm going back and getting tested again tomorrow. I don't want to get into the political stuff of COVID. I don't agree with it, but I'm just obliging people around me, and making sure that, you know, the ones that want to know if you're, you know, it is negative, but the people, otherwise I wouldn't even get the test done unless I, you know, absolutely had to or was made to, but I'm doing it to oblige other people, but I don't really believe in all that. But anyways, I don't like immunizations. I don't like any of those things, anything that you're putting in my body. I do all natural herbal teas, everything. And I believe in it's keeping your vibrations high to help fight it. And I've been trying to do that through meditation and stuff. I had an attack in my lungs last night where I couldn't breathe at all. And it felt like maybe an anxiety attack would feel. I never had. I used to have anxiety, but not an attack. And here what it was is I completely couldn't breathe and my throat closed up. So a lot of throat chakra stuff that we're clearing, and heart healing that that's happening. So I'm purging out through that. And while I couldn't breathe, a spirit told me to hold my hands up, my arms up in the air, and it's the movement of your body. And I lifted and I opened my lungs up, and to breathe through, because the breath was stopping at my heart, my lung area. And to breathe through, all the way through, past that, and break that up, that blockage there, spiritually. So I held my arms up in the air and I did my breath, and when I did it, there was a release, and it went all the way through my breath, and then I did a couple more breaths and cleansed that area. But lifting my arms up moved my body, and it opened my lungs up physically, and then spiritually I cleared those blockages there. And I was told that it was a meridian. It was like the spiritual thing, the chakras. So it's also a chakra cleanse. I feel like to keep your chakras aligned and cleanse, that's really important. I've been talking about that almost every read, is a chakra cleanse, like daily, that we have to just keep washing, clearing out that the residue of all that past trauma, not just this lifetime, but past lifetime. So we're clearing a lot, generational stuff we're clearing out. And my masculine came in today. He messaged yesterday, and he's going through the same thing. He's very ill also, and him and I twin each other, like we mirror each other. It's unbelievable. We were saying today, we wanted to catch up everything as much as we can because we both have gone through so much. And I was telling him that I kind of like it when he goes away for a little bit, because I can't wait to talk to him to see how much we've gone through at the same time, how it's the same stuff and how it just meshes. It's just unbelievable, this journey. So he was laughing because he was saying how much I've grown, where I don't get triggered as much as when he goes away. And I knew he was going to, because when he was concerned that I was worried that he was like the doubts and fears and stuff would trigger. It did trigger one night, just a moment, but then I worked through it, and I told him that blockage is I was explaining as like it was an artery, and it's like thick, and you know when we first start this journey, we're cleansing and clearing these chakras and timelines and everything, and now it's like just a little bit. So since it's just a little bit we're clearing, we're able to bounce back quicker. We recognize what it is, and we know what we need to do. So fears and things like that, I'm working on my sacral chakra and my root chakra, and you know, I'm working on those lower chakras, and then I clear those blockages and dig to the core issue. Why is this triggering me? Why is he triggering me? And then we have a deep understanding of that, and we communicated so much today, a very fast. We're both busy, but I had a chance to video chat with him for a very good hour today, and to catch up with everything. And so that was a good communication today of seeing where they're at. And what I was told that he's super busy. He said, I'm clearing all these things out, and I'm still on that road, like with everything that's going on. Like, we're getting a lot of tower moments and things. He doesn't tell me about personal, but with as he's I was telling him that the word lately is diligent, to be diligent and focused, which is funny because we're in the Scorpio sun now, and today's, or for the 26 is 26 down to 8 is balance and harmony, to find that balance, stay balanced within. But the moon is in Aquarius on the 26th. So both of those, Mercury and Scorpio, Scorpio and Aquarius are both fixed signs. So the fixed signs is about being rooting into something, focusing on one thing, and it's a stubborn energy, but focusing in on that until it blooms, till it blossoms. So when they're focused in, and that's his mentality, you could tell he's real busy. And I said, well, you're way in your mind. You need to center yourself. He goes, yes, I need. He's like in his mind. He's a Libra also. So we're talking about how we have to get balanced and centered. He has been bedridden also, which is crazy. And then here he went out because the sun came out. And the other day I found energy just to walk to my area to sit, just to absorb that energy, because it's so healing. And he did the same thing. And today the sun came out. He said, beautiful. So he said that he could not hardly get out of bed, but he knew he had to get in that sun. So utilizing all those energies and really trying to stay high vibrational as much as you can help get through this. And we're going through major clearing, purging, transformation. The spirit of this fire, that's what that COVID is that fire, that spirit. And it's like an entity. And to beat it is to stay high vibrational in your spiritual knowing and higher consciousness energy. So Scorpio is about transformation. So we're in that energy now. And then Aquarius is air energy, and it's a water, the Scorpio, and then the air with Aquarius, moon energy. So heightened intuition with this moon energy. Heightened intuition, and very determined and visionaries of the future. And and they're both fixed. So thinking of ideas of the future, of focusing on things, and the deep intellect of those things, and through this transformation. So I want to call on angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters, 5D and above. I call the directions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, the universe, all my relations, the winds and messengers of the universe. And something very specific about the elements today is very important to maintain that balance and center in those elements. How the importance of them is the water, earth, air, water, earth, air, ether, and water, air, earth, what is the other one? Fire, earth, air, water, and ether. Okay, God is the spirit of. These two cards popped out. So they're focusing on they're confident, independent. 9 of Pentacles, determined. And I was talking about the word diligent is really significant. And that's that fixed sign. They're adamant. They're focusing, and also some energy for the is rooting, fully bloom, fixed. concentrating and focusing. Okay, and there, one of the messages I got from researching is they wed their plans, meaning they're really into that energy. So really focusing on their ideas and things that they were doing before, thinking about, now they want to they're focusing on in the physical of taking action and doing those things. So okay, so the winds and messages of the universe, that air, intellect, ideas. There's that fire is talking about the spirit. So our spiritual self, this transformation is fire. The element of fire is rebirthing energy. My daughter jumped a child the other day. It's this rebirthing energy. Also, yes, Seven of Pentacles is looking at everything and wanting to follow your heart. And that's wanting to follow your heart. Ace of Cups. So, and then there's the star, the wish, the 17 number, the age of Aquarius, the Aquarian sign too. So the moon is an Aquarian. Deep emotion with Scorpio. So this is validating our read for tomorrow, for the 26th, is harmony and balance, being in your center, your heart center, the element of deep unconditional love, that Christ consciousness, higher consciousness energy. And the star is the healer, wounded healer also, a Chiron, is retrograde in Aries, that fire that was just shown before. Is retrograde. So we're through this transformation, doing this deep healing, evolving, that, you know, that's Phoenix, that rising there. Scorpio's loyalty, and they're mysterious, you know, they're high intuition, and they see things. I have 2 children that are Scorpios, and they're very intense, and creative, transformation, regeneration energy, loyal. They're focused, and they're fixed signs. They're very passionate. So I don't want to explain the other energy, but they're kind of an erotic energy too, as a very passionate, mysterious energy. But this unconditional love, age of Aquarian, this healing that's going on, following their heart. Major heart healing, and that's that heart healing that I was feeling, that purging coming from my heart, and I had to do some breathing and pull in some meditational energy, that Christ consciousness energy, to my heart center, and clear that blockage. So 26 down to 8, harmony, balance. 26, excuse me. 24 down to 6 is harmony and balance. I'm trying to get an 8 in there for some reason. And rebirthing energy is happening. So I'm going to call the energy of the collective on the twin flame journey for the masculine and feminine for October 26, 2020. And what is the energy for the collective, the masculine and feminine? What do they need to know at this time with these energies and these lineups? The Scorpio moon, or Scorpio sun energy now. Deep emotions. You're going to get your wishes, fortune. Truth seekers, I'm getting, with the Scorpio. They dig deep. They want to know the truth, and they want to know it quickly. And they're determined, and they'll get to the bottom of it quickly, and they'll come to their decisions quickly. The Wheel of Fortune is the Sphinx, the sword of truth. It's Jupiter planet Jupiter too. And then we got so we got Jupiter and Uranus here, and the Fool, there's that 0 point. They're the awakeners. They're awake. They're taking that leap of faith, and they're gonna get your wish here, that fortune, abundance too. The Sphinx, the sword of truth, and sing that. There's some type of spiritual message coming through. Yep, the 10 of Cups, a spiritual message coming through. And they're standing their ground. They're in their strength and their power against deceitful energy with the karmics. So those karmic cycles are being cleared out. That's that residue stuff. We're clearing out all the timelines, ancestral timelines, and we're Spirit's got our back. The angels got our back. The spiritual message is coming through. Like I said, I'm being walked through my sickness. It's like there was a checklist, like check this entity of this sickness is going from one part of my body, trying to find a weak area. It goes from one area, and the spirit was explaining it like it was a checklist, going through every part of my body, and was trying to find something. But we're in our spiritual strength, and our truth and our purpose, we know, and we're backed. We have that protection there, because we're standing our ground. We're fighting the Seven of Wands, and Spirit's with us. We're in that center against all deception. Seven of Swords, against deceiving ourselves. We're recognizing things. We're seeing things. We're seeing truth in everything. And that rising, that Phoenix rising energy. And with this Sphinx facing the east, that sun that's coming up, is seeing truth. Everything's shown and exposed in karmic situations. And they're coming to an end. He's in his heart, the King of Cups. Deep, deep emotion, unconditional love. He's helping everybody. He's just really doing his part there. And there's this soulmate energy, twin flame energy, the Six of Cups. But it's also past life healing that's going on. He's going through that. He's healing, he's standing his ground. He's in his strength. And then there's the Mercury there. Mercury in Scorpio's retrograde also. So we got my emotionally walking away from things. Okay. And yes, the Six of Swords. He's going towards his peace. He's in the same boat with the Divine Feminine. There's Venus, the Divine Feminine energy of unconditional love. And there's the Hierophant. And there's the Four of Wands, rebuilding. Queen of Cups, Sword of Truth, Ten of Pentacles, heaven on earth energy, and an offer, some type of offer coming through. So they're standing their grounds now, the masculine and feminine. They're standing their ground against karmics. I was getting a lot of Five of Wands before, and those energies before, and abandonment issues before. I feel like we got past that. Now we're just making the move. We're taking action. We're focusing on things. We're standing the ground against, and he explained that in his own words, that he's taking care of things and he's dealing with this, pushing it, dealing with this, pushing it off, dealing with this. Like he's doing so many different things. They're busy. They're busy taking care of what they need to. They're in their spirit. So this Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands here is standing their ground against this energy, and he's following his heart. So he said, which I love, is he goes, through everything that's going on, I'm staying in my center. I'm staying balanced. No matter how difficult what he's going through, he's staying in that. And he wanted me to know that, because we talk about that, and it's really important. And that they stay, that they don't get thrown off rail, so to speak. They're not thrown off rail. So they stay focused on their mission. And so he's in a clearing of childhood, clearing. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio is communication, and it's going back to old relationships, childhood stuff, and recognizing and seeing that. And I've been going through pictures, doing a lot the last few days because I'm in bed, so I'm doing a lot of studying, and I'm looking through things, and things from the past keep coming up. I'm looking at my childhood pictures, and also things will come up about my brother, and I'm dealing with my brother. And, it's like all these things that I'm thinking about. And I had long conversation with my son, my youngest boy, and he just wants to know everything about everything. And he now has an understanding, an idea of everything. And he's putting two and two together. So we're going through a healing, childhood healing. Mercury retrograde is the wheel going backwards. And recognizing that and seeing that. It's incredible manifestational energy with this healing. I'm getting spiritual burps, excuse me. Eight of Cups is emotionally going away from things, leaving that. And that's the Six of Swords, is that balance, that air energy. Is the feminine and the masculine are both in their heart space. This is the only card where they're together in the tarot cards. Is the masculine's got her back, and he's in the same boat with her. So if there's no communication or minimal communication, to know that they're going through the same thing that you are. You're both diligent in your own task of what you need to do to move forward, and you're doing it together. And that's what this is here. And you're both knowing, and then knowing that there's this deep love, and you're centered, you're balanced, you're connected. You cleared out those fears and doubts and insecurities, and those codependency things, and you evolved past that. And you have this knowing. Venus here, the Empress, she's in Virgo right now. She's shifting to Libra on October 27th, I think. And another Scorpio, wait, no, she's shifting. Mercury's in Scorpio. I think Mercury's going into Libra on October 27th, and Venus is shifting too. I'm going to have to clarify that. I'll do that in the next reading. I'll let you guys know. But 2 planets are changing on October 27th, which is my baby's birthday, my youngest boy, when I was talking about. He's Scorpio. His birthday is October 27th. He's going to be 17, a very significant number. The age of Aquarius. 17 is that star, the healer, that star that popped out. So it's funny, that's that connection there. But Venus is here in Virgo, and this is really about focusing on, they're both in the same boat, the masculine and feminine are, and Virgo is the healer, and Venus is in Virgo right now. And so they're really focusing on their own childhood healings and dealing with things and taking care of things that they need to take care of. And it's self-care, self-love, self-nurturing, resting. And we got this Hierophant right next to here, and this is a spiritual card here, traditional spiritual card, 5 change, and this 4 wands. This is spiritual rebuilding, really rebuilding themselves. And then we got seeing the truth, the feminine, this 10 of Pentacles, this knowing and this offer. So all the elements have come out, and I was talking about the elements significantly in the beginning of the before I even pulled the cards. I said something significantly about all the elements, how really important it is to stay in those elements, and how they each play a role in your who you are, your purpose. They play a role in the way that you flow through life, and to be balanced and harmonized in those elements is really, really important. So I got the element of the air here, the element of earth here, and before the element of fire came out, and then the element of water came out, and then the ethereal energy is the spiritual Hierophant and the 10 of Cups energy. So this higher connection, this higher self, is the balance of the elements. We're in alignment now. We're in alignment. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. So I'll pull a couple clarifiers, not too many, for this over here. And there's the masculine. He's in his King of Wands energy, that spirit, in his strength. And here's Pluto. So Pluto's significant too. And the 8 of Wands, fire through the air, I was talking about. So that spirit is flying through the air. This things like this toxic stuff, this air, this sickness, this COVID crap. It's going through the air really quickly, and it's determined just as much as we are. But the thing is that if you're in your spiritual strength and you're higher, like high vibrational music, not into fear-based energy, you're staying high up, and you're being guided through this. And this Pluto energy is the toxic destruction of this energy, 10-10 energy, and that's a 10 heaven on earth energy here. So this spiritual fire through this transformation that we're going through, this purging, my skin literally the last couple days, 2-3 days ago, it went into my chest, and it moved into my face. My face got red blotches and rash all over my face and my shoulders and my chest. And it started to go away yesterday, and today it came back really bad, like this heat, like it's purging out of my skin. And that's the element of that fire, that spirit. And what I was explaining it to my masculine was that the spirit of this, see, it's a man-made energy, deception, this governmental deception stuff. It's a man-made energy, and what it is it's it was made for a purpose, maybe population control, whatever it is. It was made for a purpose. And it's funny how it's lining up, and it's building up towards this election stuff, right? We won't get into all that, but the thing is that what happened is, through this transformation of this thing, the purpose of this is how deception works. This is how karma works. This karma here. This is how karma works here with the deceptional energy, this governmental, no matter how little within yourself to how big within the government, through the universe, however it is, it's that karmic balance, this alignment, the elements of. And what happened was it created a entity. It turned into an entity of its own. It took over. It turned into a spirit. It became alive. This fire came alive, and it brushed through California and Oregon, and it just came through, this fire through the air. It came alive, and what happened is it turned into this demonic, low vibrational deception energy that is wiping through and only is preying on the weak. It's looking for. It's like a quick energy that goes through your body, and it looks for anything weak and it attacks it. I have fibro, so it's attacked my body as far as aches and pains and that, you know, and I'm aware of that. So it's I have been fighting diligently myself as far as staying high vibrational, not falling into fear, in taking care of my temple, my body, feeding it what it needs, taking care of all the elements within my body, the water, you know, all of those things. So what I'm getting at is it developed into a spirit, and what happens is love always wins, right? Christ consciousness, that aware, this love always wins. It always puts what is that word? It puts a kibosh to this energy. But judgment here is Pluto transformation and ending. Archangel Gabriel's coming in through the heavens. He's blowing that horn, the spiritual energy, and he's coming in and he's helping you and he's guiding you. And so what the thing is that this emotion, this water, the Scorpio energy is going to put this fire out. It's going to put that fire out, and it's going to follow their hearts, but it's a spiritual level. And what I'm getting is that we know that spirit's invisible, right? Breath is invisible, and it attacks our airway, and it attacks our breathing and our lungs, and it attacks that. So our breath, mindful of every breath that you take, is spirit is invisible. So you're breathing Christ's energy, you're breathing that white light, and you're always breathing that in and breathing out, protecting yourself. Okay, so the Ten of Cups, the masculine here is, there's the Queen of Wands, the fire, the passion. She's in her spirit too. She's reborn. Six of Swords here again. So what's funny is that we got the King of Cups, so deep emotions, and then the King of Cups, the King of Wands here, and then we got the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands here. So that's a spiritual, in her heart, unconditional love, nurturing energy. They're both in the same boat. They're both aligned in the same spot right now. They're finding that balance. The Six of Cups, please. Heartbreak and disappointment, childhood traumas, disappointments. And there's that spiritual fire there, that spirit within themselves. And there's the star. There's the star, the Aquarian, Age of Aquarian, and it's that wounded healer. So this wounded healer, Chiron and Aries, retrograde, is that fire. It's Aries is a fire element, and it's really in the 17. The star here is the wounded healer, and it's also the 8th chakra, the chakras alignments, and conscious and subconscious energy. And it's that Aquarian energy, heightened intuition too. But that spirit here is reborn. It is through disappointment. There's that emerging, that's transformation. They're doing the major healing that they need to do. And they're walking away from that. They're manifesting this Mercury retrograde here. I believe this mental entrapment. Goodness. Mercury and Scorpio retrograde is really in their deep minds with Sun in Scorpio, is what it's saying is that they're really going into the depths of taking of these issues here. They're going in and they're dealing with those things, and they're focused on that, and that's that fixed sign I was talking about. They're going to the root of the problem, and they're dealing it, and they're healing it, and they're removing those blindfolds, obligations. They're removing those blindfolds, and finding their independence, their confidence. There's a knowing about karmics. They want to rebuild that 8 energy. And there's the Cancer Chariot, which is in Cancer, and that's there's going to be a victory there. Being divine, everything is divinely guided. 8 of Cups. There's a juggling going on there to find their balance too. Okay, so 6 of Swords, please. Emperor, they're in their strengths, both of the feminine and the masculine. This moon energy, and this union, 3 of Cups, there's this union that's going to happen. With the Emperor and his strength, the masculine and the feminine, they're in their strength right now. And the moon energy is emotion and intuition, heightened intuition. And the moon energy, red for twins in the tarot cards, is Terra is the feminine. The moon is a feminine energy right next to Venus here. And what it is saying is that they're both in the same boat. This full moon in Taurus on the 31st is really going to be significant. Something's going to happen on that full moon where they're going to really fight. Something's going to shift. And then Mercury goes direct on, I believe, November 3rd. So it's very, very close. So things will start moving again. We got this Wheel of Fortune here. But the moon here, again, is the masculine's looking to the feminine to evolve and heal. And as she evolves, he's going along with her. And here that they're both in the same boat in the same place here. So they're both fighting. And the Venus energy is in Virgo, self-care. This 10-10 energy, beautiful. This alignment. And there's the Sun and 4 of Wands, beautiful. And something out of the blue is going to happen. Something's out of the blue is going to happen. What Venus is that earth energy, Mother Earth, healing, fertility, creativity. Lots of creativity is rebirthing too. A lot of things are happening. And this heaven on earth energy is 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, that complete 10-10 energy with Jupiter here. I mean, Pluto here, judgment here is the ending of that. This judgment day is chaos and conflict and fighting and protesting. And it's all that stuff, wars and things like that. That's what Pluto rules at. It's an ending of that, the deception. We're seeing truth in everything. We're seeing the light and everything, the sun energy, and that's the masculine energy. So this alignment, 23 down to 6, is a harmony and balance, finding balance in that alignment and everything, this transformation. I'm really seeing that Phoenix. And what it is so now we got the masculine fire and the feminine fire, that spirit within. We got the masculine cup, that says heart, the emotions, and then the feminine cup here. She's in it. They're aligned. There's a balance here. There's this knowing energy. That's that 8th soul star chakra. That star came out. That's the 8th soul star chakra. That your purpose, your truth, your Akashic records of what your blueprint is of who you're supposed to be. Well, and at the same time, the 6 of Swords is that balance. 23 down, or 24 down to a 6 is that 6 number. Is this balance here. And so they're both in the same boat. So, and they're both aligned, they're both in harmony. The thing is their strength, they're in their power, the spiritual strength. And then we got the feminine energy, the moon, and we got the masculine energy, the sun. There's an alignment here. And then we got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. This heaven on earth energy is balance. Venus and Mother Earth is healing. This healing that's going on. This underneath is 6 of Cups. We got the 6 energy here. The 6 of Cups is childhood traumas. Reprogramming. The first thing probably that I remember this morning when I woke up today was about being mindful of your thoughts. Always. And I've seen that in the past over and over, to always be mindful of your thoughts. Because this Mercury is right next to it, because you manifest everything. So if you're always in the low vibrational energy and thinking like this is never going to happen for me, and then you know, and being negative and all that stuff, you're creating that world, because there's no time or space, past, present, future. It's in the now energy. It's in the now. There's no future. There's no past. We're in the now. The past is over with. The future is not here. We're in the now. If we have an understanding of that, we can be in balance and harmony. That's why the future. People like, how can you know about the future? They reminisce and stuff, because we can move up to the future if we want to. We see it, then we have deja vu, and then you know, it's like there's no time. We're in the now energy. Well, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles is heaven on earth energy with Venus here. She's healing. Mother Earth is healing. The feminine aspect of us is healing, and this nurturing is come and taken over. In the Six of Cups here of this childhood traumas and healing, we're releasing all energies from generational traumas and, you know, ancestral clearings, energy work, things like that. We're clearing all deceptions. The seven sins, we're clearing and wiping all those out. We got Hierophant right next to it. And the Four of Wands, clarified with the Four of Wands here. The Sun, the sword of truth, seeing truth in everything. The sword of truth here, we're seeing the truth in here. Unconditional love, Venus is healing. There's 10 of Pentacles here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and this offer coming through in the 3D, abundance. The Pentacles is money, it's finances, it's energy, it's an object. Something is coming through. Something is being offered, is going to come through. This abundance is coming through. And the Four of Wands is our stability, our foundation. It's that stool that we're stepping on. The Three of Pentacles energy, that Trinity energy. It's the four legs is our foundation of stability within ourselves, that core. Our foundation, that root chakra, So this energy is very, very beautiful. I couldn't wait for Scorpio season. And I love Libra season. I mean, I'm a Libra, so I gotta love it, right? But we're in our minds so much. God, it was a rough month. And now we're moving into this emotion, deep emotion, which can be difficult too, but Scorpio's transformation. We're going through the steps. We're going through the steps of Scorpio. So we're going through this major, major transformation, this healing. And we're finishing up this year with this transformation. And then we're going to move into fire energy. We're going to go into that December energy, that spirit. And, you know, and then beautiful energy. Rebirthing into that spirit. It's a complete ending of a cycle in December. So, 1111 portals coming up soon. A 111 energy. I'm seeing 111s constantly every day right now. I was seeing 222, so all that energy is past now. We're going past that. Now we're into this 111 energy, 1111 energy. That's why I'm seeing the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Hearts. Is that 1111 was November 11th. It's a very significant portal that's opened up, and also November 1st portal that's opening up. And then we're getting ready for that 31 energy of Taurus, the full moon in Taurus, and Taurus is also ruled by Venus. Queen of Cups, Sword of Truth. What is this Sword of Truth? Okay. Seeing things. Sleepless nights, anxiety is coming up. Out of nowhere, we're purging things out. Could be why I had this attack last night of not being able to breathe. Is sleepless nights and anxiety coming out of somewhere, right? Nowhere, like, well, I'm fine. I'm not stressing on anything, you know, like nothing normal. I've never had an anxiety attack where I can't breathe. My daughter just had one where she literally passed out and she had to be carried to the car a couple nights ago. She has extreme anxiety. She's a Scorpio. So that has something to do with everything that's going on here. And what's happening is she's healing and she's cleansing and she's clearing. I'm doing the work. She's my daughter. I'm healing for myself. I'm healing for her. So I'm purging. She's purging. I can't explain that to her right now because she's in deep understanding of a lot of things, but she has to come across this on her own because she's a Scorpio. So anyways, the Six of Cups is childhood things. We're healing. Heartbreaks, disappointments, things are coming out. So something purged out of my chest last night. Something came out of me. I released it, this anxiety. I'm seeing truth in things. Something happened, truth and deception here. I'm seeing that. Things that have flashbacks in my subconscious. I don't even have to know what it is in my subconscious. Here is something is happening and we're seeing truth in things. Our body is, and there's messages coming through, spiritual messages. But the thing is we're seeing truth as Sphinx and this rising. The sun is rising, the sun here. And we're seeing this enlightenment, this baby on the is rebirthing on the white horse. Or is it a white? Yeah, the white horse is that purity, rebuilding. And there's that red. I don't know what that stands for, but to me it's like root chakra energy. But going towards our 10 of Pentacles in the 3D, and there's victory, and there's that 6 energy again. So 6 of Pentacles, excuse me, 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands energy is all this balance, and 24th is down to a 6, finding that balance and harmony tomorrow. A lot of beautiful things are going to happen. Something's coming through with the Ace of Pentacles. Here's in Earth, there's going to be a fight, wonderful, of hanging on to things. And there's the world, Saturn. There's the world, Saturn. And so with that being said, there's a victory, right? Heaven on earth energy, this 10 of Pentacles is a victory, but there's some type of fight. A fight against things that we're hanging on to emotionally. A fight against things that we're hanging on to physically. Ace of Pentacles is physical in the earth. It could be, and there's a Saturn, is this karma, and that's this karma here. Saturn is karma, and we're going to rebuild the 8 of Pentacles. So there's going to be a fight against those things that we're hanging on to emotionally or physically, and that's coming to an end. And it's coming to an end. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's death. 5 of Cups. It's death. That's that death energy that we're feeling. Okay, I will leave that at that. We got the 4 of Swords here. Rest and retreat, going within, laying on that sword of truth. The 10 of Swords came out somehow. That's that 10 of Swords energy with the Death card here. Ending of and seeing this light, this major, major transformation. The 10 of Swords flew out with the cup, 5 of Cups that flipped over there, but the Death card flipped out right away. So we're fighting on things. We're putting an end to, standing our ground, the 7 of Wands, standing our ground, putting an end to things that we're hanging on to physically, or people that are hanging on to us physically. There's karmics here that are hanging on physically. We're putting an end to that. We're standing our ground. We're in our power and our strength, and we're not going to have it no more. So we're releasing those things. It's not about emotionally releasing anymore. We released those things emotionally already in the past. Now we're physically putting an end to those things. We're physically releasing those karmic ties. We're fighting, and because we're in our spiritual strength. Karma, Saturn's playing a role in this. And then we're going to have this something offered to us. So the 10 of Swords, another 10 energy, is this stab in the back, that energy of the chakra alignment. The swords are going down the spine. This Kundalini stuff too. Is activating those chakras. We're healing, and we're seeing the light. And then he's 2 fingers. He's laying on his stomach. Swords in his back. Everything that's ever happened to him. All those different swords. But he's looking towards that light, and his 2 fingers are pointing up like this. Heaven above, so below. Heaven above, so below. And so there's an ending, a death energy. There's some sadness here. There's some sadness here, but this karma. So this 5 energy here is a 5 numbers. 5 of, we got the Hierophants of 5. We got the 5 of Cups as a 5. We got the 5 of Swords as a 5. So those 5s did come in. So this ship, independence, confidence, the Queen of Pentacles right here. So that means they're finding their independence, their confidence, their strength. So the 5's number, 555 is in here. We got 1111 in here. We got 111 in here. We got 1010 in here. We got 44 master number, 22 master number. So incredible manifestational energy right now. Is they're in their power and their strength because they have a knowing and understanding of everything, and they're thinking in the future and positively with this humanity. The age of Aquarius, they're thinking about the future, and they're positive about things. They have this deep knowing, and with this knowing is just an automatic manifesting. They're not falling into that low energy anymore, and once they do, they pull themselves back up quickly. So the 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups is that 555 is change and freedom. The spiritual freedom is sovereignty, claiming that sovereignty within himself, and they're feeling that even flow. And that's what he said in his words, is that even though I'm going through all this stuff, I'm still got that free-flowing energy. And he said that when you and I are together, when we release all this stuff completely, he was talking about the residue I was talking about. He said it's almost done. He said, but when it's completely clear, we'll both be completely whole. And when we're together, we'll always be free-flowing naturally together, in harmony together, to be whole together. That's the purpose of the journey. And with that being said, we'll be able to, we as a collective, the masculine and feminine, as a union together with each other or within ourselves. It could be, you don't necessarily have to have a twin. It could be finding that balance and harmony within yourself, your masculine and feminine side. Is you are as you come to this King and Queen of Cups here, and this alignment here. I'm so excited about this because it's really beautiful stuff. And that's what the year 2020 is all about. We're coming to the end of it. Hard, rough year. And this is what this year is. It's a spiritual transformation. And this Phoenix rising, this an awakening, the Great Awakening it's called. And and we're involved in it. And we're doing this healing not just for our children and for the future. We're doing it for our ancestors. We're releasing them. We're freeing them also. And that being said, our vibrations are so high vibrational that we're healing Mother Earth, and she's healing now. She's finding a balance, heaven on earth, Venus here, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. So I'm going to pull some energy cards for the masculine for this 24th. So 26 must be significant because I keep wanting to say the 26. And 8 is an abundance. So energy for the masculine, please. The thinking woman. 47 down to 11. And angels of love. And that's the divine feminine. She's the essence of her. She's the leader. She's leading the way. She's doing the healing at the Mother Earth here. She's doing the healing. She's being creative. There's a lot of creativity energy going on in here. A lot of I'm designing. I'm drawing. I never knew I could draw. I'm drawing now. You know, I haven't done it in a while because but I made something that's. I was really shocked that I could do that, and but I haven't been working on it. I'm excited to get back into that. But anyways, angel of love, the essence of the divine feminine here. The essence of her, the unconditional love. This Venus is that nurturing, everything that everyone craves. The thinking woman here, the masculine is that's that Aquarian energy, that air of how are we going to do these things. They're focusing, they're fixed on, they're fixated on how they're going to do it, and they're rooting into that. And then it's going to blossom, right? The feminine, please. The feminine, the garden and the gate. And there's this all tied up energy. So the last reading I did that reading where I did the individuals for the month of Scorpio, is we got all tied up. 23 down to a 5. This change, shift is happening. We're releasing those. Those things that are holding us down. This 4 of Pentacles. We're putting an ending to that. We're putting the kibosh to that. We're putting the kibosh to that energy, and we're removing those binding spells, energy work. We're removing those things, and something's showing me in here that I've never seen before, and I really don't know what it is, but there's a glow, this light here. I don't know what this is, but there's this light coming in, and it's coming in now, and this dark energy. Scorpio goes way in the depths of the waters, and there's this dark energy is we're removing. There's something else here. I never noticed these before. And then there's something here. It's this transformation, removing. It's like they're removing all these ties, clearing out all that energy. Okay, masculine and feminine together, please. Community. I knew that card was going to come up. I was thinking about that card all day. Another 7. 777 energy. And showing appreciation and gratitude is really important. To be thankful every day. And there's the feminine here. She's the Holy Grail. She's the womb of Mary Magdalene. The DNA, the feminines are. Is that Holy Grail, the essence of those flowers, the roses. And I was thinking about the flowers, the roses that were at the lake, and then my sister she's been going to the lake, but she posts pictures, and there's someone's going to the lake, and they keep putting roses out there. So now there's rose petals. It could be from the roses that were there, but now there's rose petals all over the sand. It's just beautiful. Being appreciative, showing gratitude. Every day, always being thankful for your many blessings. Every single day, it should be as soon as you wake up, when you do your spiritual, your meditational showers every morning, wash that stuff down the drain, and you say, I'm thankful and I'm grateful for all my many blessings. What happens is when you're thankful, you release things, and then it comes back to you. It's always a circle. Okay, communities, everyone around you working together, coming together. I live in a really beautiful place, and where everyone comes together. We have like a page on Facebook, and it's like a page for free. Like if it's no sell or buy on there, it's like if you have something in your house that you don't need, you put it on there, and people in the community, I put it on my porch and they come and get it. And I feel really wonderful about that, because I'm helping somebody instead of throwing it away or sending it out, you know, like, or you send to Goodwill or somewhere like that. But knowing that I'm actually helping someone in need of something is wonderful. And this is community coming together. Everyone's going to be coming together and helping each other. That's what it's all about. I put something on there that I needed, and right away they're trying to help me find it. And I know that they're gonna, you know, like it's just a really beautiful thing as communities coming together. It's a 7 number there. Angels and ancestors, please, for the masculine. Seer. He's a seer. He can see. He sees beyond the current situation. He's seeing in the future. That's the visionary. That's that age of Aquarian energy. They're the visionaries of the future. He's seeing the masculine. He's looking into that glass, and he knows what he needs to do, and he's working on that. He's trusting his instincts, his inner guidance, his inner compass. And I'm just gonna do a feminine energy, and it shot up in the air and threw itself on the ground. There's that snake energy. That's the Kundalini I was talking about. And that's what I read this 10 of Swords is this Kundalini awakening for some. We might be going through that, our bodies. I'm getting a weird noise in my ears, in the back of my head when I walk. It's kind of a swooshing sound in my ears, but I feel like it's come from the back of my head. It's kind of makes me nervous, but I'm trying to figure out what the heck it is. When I stand, like, it's my equilibrium and everything. Something's happening, but I don't know if it has to do with this, but shedding old skin. Oh, my goodness. I was telling my masculine today, this is a reminder here, that I'm purging out through my flesh. My skin is red and blotchy. And yesterday, it wasn't hot, it wasn't red anymore. But what happened is my skin, my forehead, my third eye area, all the way down my cheeks feel like my skin's shedding. It feels like like I have a skull cap, like a baby skull cap, you know, would be on their head. Like that's on my forehead. Like my old skin is dying, my DNA, everything's changing, this transformation. Shed old skin, it says here, the feminines. 4 here is rebuilding. The 4 of Wands here. Spring, seer seeds grow. Plant fertility, prosperity, abundance. Plant those seeds, those intentions. So transformation, the snake, up the spine there. The energy there. So I feel like I'm shedding, and that's what I was thinking about the snake today. Like I'm shedding, like I'm gonna have to do some major buffing, like scrubs and stuff like that. But I'm rebirthing, I'm cleansing. This new DNA is rebirthing. Masculine and feminine together, please. Oracle, this message is coming through. She keeps showing up, this oracle. And there's the water guardian, the Scorpio, this transformation, huge energy. This read ended up getting really big, and I didn't think I was going to have the energy to do, but I'm pulling through, and my throat's really acting up right now, so. And my lungs are. So the oracle here is the sacred, one of the sacred. We got the seer and the oracle and the snake transformation. So the oracle is wait for important information. They're waiting for something. There's community here, but be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity, to be balanced. They're waiting for the opportunity. Everything's in divine timing. The extended, okay, the oracle is the truth speaker, and everything's about truth, the truth speaker, an insight bringer of the deck, the ancestor who will be your best outspoken girlfriend. Someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. In this deck, she is reminiscent. Oh goodness, sorry. Reminiscent. She's reminiscent of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that has sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evolution of your current situation. The extended messages, angels and ancestors and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves. Because of the moment, you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. This is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time. And that's everything I've been talking about is divine timing. That's one of the reasons why Mercury's retrograde right now, and Mars is retrograde right now. In Aries, is it put a halt to everything. It stopped everything and slowed it down. We got to take care of these things first. When it starts to move forward again, like in the middle of November, and is when things will start going to, there's some type of message will come through, or this stuff is happening like a flip of a switch with these planets. I am not kidding how aligned all this is like to the day. It's unbelievable, the connection there. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You are being guided to wait for new information before making any fast moves, because at this moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you're willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or action you have to take, don't take any matters into your hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you, and trust them. It's just trusting divine time. When it's meant to be, it's going to happen. Something with community too. There's something that's going to happen. The seer, the oracle keeps showing up almost every reading with the seer. Very significant and powerful energy. This energy are the sacred ones here. And it's said that angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So listen, pay attention. You're being divinely guided. You're being divinely guided. Okay. And that's that chariot. You're being divinely guided. Your hands aren't on the reins, and the horses are leading you right through the finish line. That and Cancer is that cosmic consciousness, higher consciousness energy, being divinely guided. The seer is see beyond the current situation. So their vision is the future. Let's talk about that. No time or space. Look beyond your current situation and raise your vibrations and focus on love. Most indigenous peoples have a seer in the family or tribe. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. Their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. Interesting. I like that. A true seer, I was just talking about this yesterday with my children about seeing the future, and this just answered it. A true seer will help you see that your intentions can change. Therefore, so can your future. And that's what has no time or space, and being in the now and being able to see in the future and what can you do to change that. Change your mentality, change your way you think, being mindful of your thoughts. And yes, because everything's an illusion, right? Okay, so the message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly through enough create your best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or your doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recollaborates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy to your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. Okay, so what a beautiful message, both of them, these oracles. And we got this water guardian, that guardian in here, and just connecting with your inner emotions. So really clearing out that and going into the depths of this healing here. Okay. This turned into a very long reading. Moonology for the feminine, please. Masculine. Okay. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. Your commitment is being tested. The feminine, that's that Mercury retrograde stuff. Feminine, you are good enough. Self-love, healing. That's this Venus and Virgo energy as the feminine energy. The energy is gaining momentum. So this is speeding up. My masculine said something about in 5 years from now. And I was thinking, no. In the normal way we did things 20 years ago, it'd be 5 years from now. We're moving so quickly. It's Eight of Wands energy of this change and shift that's happening. 5 years is like tomorrow, or 5 years is like next week. You know, this is how quickly we're going through this change. You are good enough, and we're healing those insecurities and doubts and masculine, feminine here. Adjustments are required. We're still going through that. We're still going through that. And here's the Age of Aquarian twice. Wow. And believe in the possible in the blue moon. Oh my goodness. Okay. And have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. I'm using these cards because they wanted to fall out. But adjustments are required, saying, right? In the 3D, masculine, feminine, they're doing their thing. Like I said, we're doing our thing. We're both diligent on what we need to do. But we got the Age of Aquarian here, the water bearer, that cleansing and clearing. And this is the Aquarius moon energy that we're in on the 24th. And so bring love into the situation and show the world the real you. Removing those masks and showing your truth and who you really are. And with this community card underneath there is bring love into the situation in your community. The water bear is cleansing and clearing those energies of. And then the very last card that flipped out is believe in the impossible. And this is a blue moon, the blue moon energy. And you all know, right, that this full moon on October 31st is a blue moon. And it's in Taurus, ruled by Venus, the Venus energy. So major stuff's going to happen with this full moon, and I will get that read to you soon. I'll get that read to you soon. I'm picking up on some beautiful energy tonight, so I'm allowing this to be a very long reading. And angels and ancestors. Surrender to the divine. Yes, they're surrendering. The masculine are. They're trusting in the process and surrendering and freeing themselves. They're feeling that sense of freedom and spiritual freedom. And the feminine there is, I am present. I am. Archangel Michael is saying, I am present. He's here. I'm seeing, and then this abundance is coming in. The tree of life, also Ariel, is illuminating this abundance. And through this healing, we're removing all that energy of I'm not good enough. You are not good enough. You are good enough. Removing that energy of I'm not good enough. And as we're seeing, as I allow myself to be abundant. I'm worthy and deserving of to be abundance and love and joy, happiness, finances, a beautiful home. You know, I am worthy, and we're clearing those generational energies that were holding us back. This Four of Pentacles. Archangel Michael is the warrior. He's here now. He's the archangel for the twins. It's that blue light. I am present. He is here. He's helping us. He's helping us fight. Okay. And this masculine and feminine together, cleansing, clearing, the water bearer here, and this having courage. That's that root chakra, rebuilding. They're in their strength. And this wisdom, Archangel Metatron. Metatron is the 8th soul star chakra. It's our purpose, our truth, our blueprint of who we are. And we're this courage. And there's this 2 rings of fire, the circles. That's the masculine and the feminine. And that center here is the Vesica Piscean energies, that Christ consciousness energy. That's your 0 point energy in your center, your heart, your center here, your center point. So we're moving from our minds into our hearts. The masculine is moving from their minds into their hearts. Mars is ruled by their mind. The feminine's their heart. We're shifting into that center point. Courage, finding their strength, believing in themselves. Wisdom oracles for the masculine, please. Wisdom oracle for the masculine, please. Imagine a manifesting, incredible manifestational energy this day, to be balanced and to be flexible, being rooted in, deep rooting, going within, and the legs are blowing all over the place, but they're not going nowhere. You're deep rooted into where you need to be. And imagine is manifesting, and he's connected to the moon. So heightened intuition, he has that heightened connection, a higher awareness with that moon energy. And Aquarian is in heightened intuition as the air. So we have that the moon is in Aquarian. So serendipity, message in a bottle, messages coming through. This is like the Jupiter to me is good luck. The 4-leaf clover. That abundance wanted to come through in the serendipity. This the 4-leaf clover, and there's that fairy there, and the feminine there is the Mother Earth. So it's in the 3D. It's gonna, abundance is coming in. Some type of message is coming in. Masculine and feminine together, please. Here and now, and that's what I said earlier, and coming to the edge, here and now, to be in the now, here and now. We're not thinking about the past, we're being in the now, and that's the past, here, and the future. And there's this egg. It's the egg rebirthing, rebuilding. It's and it's beautiful. It's a 12 or 32 down to a 5. This change is happening, and she's sitting right on top of it. And so it's being centered. That's the center, this center point here, to be. And coming to the edge, you have to be in that center. You have to be balanced and harmonized to take that leap, that 0 point energy. You got to be there to take, you got to be whole. Coming to the edge, and there's all these hearts and everything here. 36 down to a 9, that's a divine number, the 9th dimension. 3, 6, and 9. Akashic records, we're dipping into the 8th soul star chakra for the masculine. What does he need to, this is Akashic records of his blueprint of who he is, the collective. What do they need to know at this time for this day? They need to release and let go. Release and let go. So they're clearing things. Feminine, the females, timelines, karmics, they're still hanging on. They need to let go of those. They're dealing with that right now. They're focusing on that. They're releasing karmic situations. Relationships, mother stuff that they're dealing with, mother healing. They're releasing and letting go. It's funny. I posted on my, if you want to follow me on Facebook, it's Blue Angel 777 on Facebook, and I have a spiritual page on there. And once in a while, I do live readings on there. And I believe I'm going to do one for the full moon. It depends on how I'm feeling, because last one I did a lot of readings on there. So if you want to follow me on there on the full moon night, I will be doing a live, and I did like 17 readings on there, like 3-card pulls. But I posted on there today. I said, "What do you need to let go?" And then underneath it, it said, Now visualize it and release it. Watch it float away. Watch it fade out. And I said fears. I only said one thing. I mean, there's a couple things I need to let go. Release and let go of those. As a butterfly, this transformation, this transformation that's happening. And so many people responded to that. And I love that. But there's a female issues here. Feminine timelines, could be karmics, Could be mother issues, things like that. Or you can call an Archangel, not Metatron, Archangel, or not Archangel, you call Mary Magdalene to help you with that. The self-love and nurturing energy. The feminines, please, what do they need to know? Sacral chakra. That's those fears and anxieties and stuff, those ghosts in the closet. We're releasing those things. So the masculine needs to release, excuse me, he has to let that go. The feminine sacral chakra, being creative, planting to see this new beginning, the miraculous creation of intuition, heightened intuition. The womb, the magic within, heightened, of understanding the magic within herself, the power within herself. Clearing that out, 33, master number, also down to 6, find balance, harmony, but this energy, the sacral chakra is the feelings, fears. So doing some sacral chakra work, and I was polishing my my stone here, my heart selenite it is, and so we have to really work on that sacral chakra. Okay, masculine and feminine together. Root chakra, yep, those are the 2 chakras I was talking about earlier. In life between lives, we're going back and forth there, and this totally looks like Scorpio energy to me. It's in the depths of the water, just surrendering to that light and allowing it to purge out from your heart center, doing deep healing, floating around life between lives, past life, generational stuff, and floating in between 3rd dimension, 5th dimension, healing. But this root chakra, this foundation, this 4 wands, we're going to have victory. We got 4 wands validated with the 4 wands. Our stability, our foundation is our root chakra. Clearing that is taking action. 32 down to a 5. Change, shift is happening. So we need to do some sacral work and root chakra work. Okay. So that is your read for the 24th of October. I send you all love and light. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I'm sorry this is long, but there's a lot of information that had to come out, and it's 111 right now. Bye-bye.